The Earnestly Speaking podcast is a show that is founded on free-flowing conversation and may at times venture into mature subjects. Listener discretion is advised.
Yeah, Earnestly Speaking podcast. Let's get it. I'm a giant in New York, in Miami carry heat. So much more in store, my product can flood the street. Opinion Nation Godfather, CEO. Pop in the late 90s, gon' see me blow. Oh, got my hustle on, no imitation of that. Army of untouchables, Opinion Nation staff. Never an off season, homie, check the numbers. Heart throbbing my own right, supplying southern comfort. Earnestly speaking, my ego is well fed. Earnestly speaking, you're too evil and no threat. See, I'm like a hurricane, you're a mild breeze. Earnestly speaking, leaving Eli a dynasty. Shake!
Earnestly Podcast, coming to you only audio on September 5th, 2024. It is a special day here. It is football's back. It's Freddie Mercury's birthday. And my wonderful wife has actually decided to come here and chat with us a little bit here. Chat with me a little bit. Hey, babe, what's up?
First of all, can we change the beginning of how this starts? Not the rap. I absolutely love the rap.
You mean Gee Steelio?
Yeah.
Oh, he says hi, by the way. He says hi, by the way. I don't even know that.
I want to change the beginning.
So that intro that's on every single episode of the show for probably the last 10 years now.
I know, and everybody goes, "Oh, is that voice? Is that your voice we hear?" No, yeah. It's not. It's not my voice. Not my voice.
It is your voice. Stop it. Stop. Stop. What are you doing?
It's how many years old?
At 12? Least 10 years. Maybe longer.
It's been more than 10. Definitely more than 10.
Yeah. At least 10 years. I remember, I think we recorded that. I think we recorded that intro like literally months, hell, even weeks after we had our first child. Yeah. So 11 years.
Do I still sound like that? I feel like my voice has aged.
Well, you have aged.
I know.
Like today.
I feel like my voice
aged today too, especially.
Thank you, but I feel like you're a douche.
Happy Hatch Day. We'll leave it at that. That's it. No, seriously, real quick. Why don't you want anybody to know it's your birthday today?
Because I don't want to talk about my birthday.
You don't have to talk about it. It's happy birthday to you.
Okay.
I love you.
Yay, thank you. Happy
29th.
Can we move on, please?
Happy 29th.
Can we move on, please?
Okay, fine. All right. So we are actually doing this because, well, first off, normally these shows have been normally on video, but today we decided to do.
I don't want to be on video.
No, and honestly,
tell the listeners.
Right. Not only that, but we're also sitting here we're actually on the couch here.
I'm in my pajamas.
We're not in the studio. We're in the couch here, sitting here watching. We're in front of both our TVs here, watching the game, and then as soon as we're done, with
just
that,
pigged out on a bunch of sushi. Like,
yeah,
we're not gonna be on camera.
Yeah, $80, $85 later. Jesus, babe, you man.
And now you're just gonna ruin the whole fucking podcast again, and we're gonna have to start off. Just shut up.
And I spent $11 on that.
It's $12 on that. Once a year.
No, I'm not mad at you for it.
That's not true. It's twice a year.
No, it's more than that. It's birthdays. It's Mother's Day.
Yeah, twice a year.
And it's whatever the fuck I want.
Well, you don't eat sushi.
No, although I'd like the you let me try the tempura roll. That's not sushi, right? Tempura, just
yeah,
clear?
It's sushi. It's just cooked sushi.
Okay, so I can do that. I'm not a sushi guy. You are a sushi girl. That sounds weird. Sushi girl.
I'm a sushi girl.
In a sushi world.
Okay, see, now you're gonna make me want to start all over again.
No,
this is embarrassing.
This is okay. Okay, so what?
Can we move on to the topic?
Well, what topic first? Well, the first topic, I guess first topic we'll talk about here. We are actually probably going to get back to recording our own podcast again.
But we need a new name.
We need a new name, guys. If you have any name ideas, let us know. Kyle, if you're listening to this podcast for the record, we're not going to rehash to That's So Christian again, because I know you hated that name when we tried that 5 years ago.
Give us a good name.
Yeah. No, we tried that name 5 years ago. You absolutely detested that name, so we're not going to do that. But we do need a name. We do need a name for the podcast. We're looking to launch this thing probably next week or two. It will be audio only. We don't want to put any like trimmings on this thing. We want to keep it simple like last time. But what we
Just
are
a simple,
we are
free-flowing
hoping
conversation.
right. But the goal, yeah, true. But the goal here is I want and babe, this is really mostly a youth thing, and I'm not trying to be a hard ass here, but I want to be consistent. Even if it's once every 2 weeks, once a month, but at least be consistent.
I'm not the person you need to speak to about consistency.
What are you talking about? What do you
mean? What am I
babe,
talking about?
babe? I'm the reason why we weren't consistent last time we did it.
Yeah.
My fault.
Well, I would say, hey, you want to record a podcast, and you would say sure, and then we would never go do a podcast.
Oh. Okay.
Like I would throw it out there when I was ready to do the podcast, and you were just like, okay, we'll record, and then we would never record. Now I know that I do play a part in this because there are a lot of times where I record something and then I'm like, no, never mind. We need to redo
Yeah,
that.
she had this really bad habit. Like we'll start recording a podcast and like she'll like okay,
Well,
I don't want to do anymore. I didn't sound good here.
Up.
Like you one of those.
Me up.
That's why I said
In like full rant mode.
This is what I'm saying. Okay, if there are things you don't want to touch on beforehand, let me know. So I'll make sure not to.
I don't want to talk about politics. I don't want to talk about religion. I don't want to talk about current events outside of sports and music and movies.
I love you to sports. I love it. The last 2 years, this sports odyssey of Lauren Christian, the last 2 years has been nothing short of amazing. All of a sudden, now you're a gambling fiend now.
I don't.
Yeah,
You
did last year. You
$5
did last
on
year.
Games here and there.
You did last year. Oh my God! Justin Tucker actually missed a field goal.
If you remember correctly,
Mm-hmm.
I whooped your ass at picking games.
I had a bad year last year, but but that's not true. You did and you didn't because.
Oh, here we go.
Because see, when I pick my games, like when me and Zach do our thing here, no, he missed it, and that's a rare miss. He's the greatest kicker in the history of football, in my opinion.
Oh,
He never misses.
Okay, what? I'm not.
So when you pick your games, babe, when you pick your games during the week, you pick it straight up. You just pick a winner. Yeah. Saints or Panthers. Well, I was gonna move for the Saints, Dolphins, or Jags.
No.
I was gonna move for the Dolphins.
No.
Dolphins.
No.
I pick the spread.
Yeah, but I'm still learning the spread. I'm still learning what all of that means. So maybe
I tried to 2 years ago. We talking about.
Teach me that. You never teach me anything. We've been together 18 years, and I tried to get you to teach me certain things, and you can't ever explain things to me. You can sit there and do a 2-hour long podcast about it, but you can't fucking explain it to somebody. So I don't want to hear from you.
Okay. You
Next
win.
topic.
Babe, you win.
Yeah, I know I win. I'm always right.
Happy birthday, Freddie Mercury.
Okay.
Freddie Mercury.
Okay. Happy birthday, Freddie.
78 years old. So we're gonna watch as soon as I'm recording it, we're gonna go watch The West Wing. I was telling you the other day. I was telling somebody else the other day. It was Mark Francois, regular podcast. He just finished watching the show again and he asked me if I was where I was at. That someone who loves politics, who loves US history, who's always into any show that related to like history and the Washington, and all the in goings of Washington, even if it's fictional. The fact I never watched this show ever was surprising to me. And we started the show during COVID, remember?
It's because
I did.
Dumb.
I'm dumb, yeah. Started during
COVID. I've been telling you for years how much you would love that show.
And we got to go. I got to season 3 or 4 during COVID and stopped.
Now we're rewatching it again, and we're in season 3. Do you think that you can keep going?
Oh no, we will. Oh, what we did with Sopranos.
Yeah, but now we're only getting like one episode in a night where we should be getting in at least 2.
Because we're old.
It's not because we're old. It's because you're old.
Well, babe, look. This is the problem we have, and this is the thing.
Because you're an old man who
we're
likes
probably
to
not
going
gonna
10 o'clock at night.
We're probably not gonna finish this show realistically until the actual election.
I mean, I could.
You could, but
You suck at binge watching.
So we have 2 nights a week where we can't watch any of these games and watch this show.
That still leaves 5 nights a week. If we could get in 3 episodes, 5 nights a week, we would finish a series in a week and a half, or a season a week and a half.
Except I have football on Sundays.
See, here we go.
I have football on Mondays.
All the excuses.
I have football on Thursdays.
And
it gets worse in October.
Yep. And
Saturday football, college football. And then what happens in December? October.
October comes basketball.
I know how bad that is.
Yeah.
League pass. Miami Heat basketball.
Okay. So I'll just continue the show without you.
No one's saying to do that.
I'm gonna watch it
No
all
one's saying
over
to do
again.
that. No one's saying to do that.
Because
No.
I can binge watch and you can't.
No, you could. You really are just when it comes to that stuff. It sucks for me that I have so many interests in different things, and therefore, like I'm like my ADHD is like absolutely like off the charts when it comes to stuff.
Off the charts.
It's horrible. Like, I don't know between me and my our oldest son Eli. I don't know which one is more aggravating when it comes to ADHD. I feel bad for you, babe. I really
Thanks.
do.
I do appreciate
You'll be
it.
all right. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. No, but no. It's crazy, man. But seriously, yeah, I love the show. I love it. I mean, I wish we had a president like Jed Bartlett, Jedediah Bartlett.
President Bartlett. Let
Yeah,
Bartlett be Bartlett.
standing in your wrongness, be wrong. Was a standing in your wrongness and be used to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I love the show. It's good. We did actually though to our credit though, and I told you this. This is something I told you I want to start beginning of the year, and we've been doing that. Shows that we started years ago that we never finished, I want to get done this year. One show we did get through was The
The
Sopranos.
Sopranos.
We finally finished it, you and I.
I'm not talking to you about The Sopranos.
Oh no, you still mad at me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you didn't want me.
Tell us
You
why you're
didn't-
mad at me still.
Because you did a Sopranos podcast that you didn't want me to be a part of. And then you were like, oh no, I'll do one with you separately. No, I don't want your pity podcast.
Oh
That's,
god.
that's what our show should be called, the pity podcast.
Ooh. Name guys again. If you have name ideas for the show, please let us know. We definitely take it up for possible consideration, right? But as someone you're a pretty harsh critic on the TV. What is your opinion on Sopranos now that you watched it?
I refuse to answer that question as per the reasons stated before.
So you're not gonna tell me your opinion on the Sopranos?
No.
Really?
You didn't want me on your Sopranos podcast, sir.
She's referring to the episode we did back in June, when we did the episode celebrating 25-year anniversary of Sopranos. I had all my friends Ron and Chris on, and we did all that. We did the drafting of the characters. We did this kind of like reflecting on the show, and yeah, she got big mad at me for not being on the show, and now I'm paying.
It wasn't even because I wasn't on the show. It's because you flat out told me you didn't want me on that show.
I
And then you were like, no, I just want to do one with you separately. No.
Yeah, because I wanted to take.
Unacceptable.
So you're not gonna answer the question, are you?
No. Next topic, please.
Well, it's your birthday, so we'll do what you say. Okay. Um, is there any other TV shows you want to watch? We finished Cobra Kai.
We're caught up.
Cobra
Well,
Kai.
yeah. I don't know when the next 5 episodes come out.
November. I hate what they're doing. So we actually they started the final season of Cobra Kai this year. They started it this summer in July. But they split the entire season into 3 parts. 15 episodes, 5 parts each. So 5 episodes in July,
That's fine.
5 episodes in November, 5 episodes in February, and then a movie next year, sometime in like the fall
It's
next year.
stupid. It's really fucking frustrating too because the show itself is frustrating. It's a constant back and forth.
It's a mixture of a serious 80s show meets
No, it's just
teen
like instead of these
teenage.
grown fucking men realizing that they're grown fucking men and they should put their shit behind them and work together, they're just like, oh no, you acted this way, so now I have to be this way. And it's a constant back and
It's
forth.
way more.
Oh, you're a dick,
You know what's
so now
funny?
I gotta be a dick.
You know,
No,
that show is way more dramatic than it's probably
it's
supposed
so
to be, though. But
ridiculous.
oh my gosh, no, Cobra Kai is a real soap opera. It really is. It really is. But I remember people telling me for years, no, you're gonna, you guys are gonna love the show. You know, love the show, love the show. And I will say, what was I gonna say? Um, that, and now throw it off now because you're so you got a text. Who's text you?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, I'm being nosy. Is that okay?
It's my best friend.
Oh, it's your other wife.
Yeah, my other wife.
Oh yeah, oh your other spouse,
There you go.
best friend. Yeah. Oh well, sorry.
Are you my wife now, Ernest?
No, no. Well, today I feel like I am.
What?
Whatever you say goes.
Well,
Sopranos. Want to talk about it? No.
no.
Next topic.
I flat
Okay.
out told you that wasn't going to happen. I said,
Yeah.
don't even try.
You did say that. No. Yeah. I'm a. No. You're right. You're right. I'm a jerk. I'm a jerk, right?
You're a jerk. Uh huh. You're a jerk.
Uh huh. I know.
Hmm. Are we talking about? Can we were going to talk about Linkin Park, not that.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. 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 So you. No one Cobra Kai. Nothing else on Cobra Kai.
It's ridiculous. The show is ridiculous.
No wait. So you don't like the show?
I
I love the show.
It's not.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous in a very entertaining way.
It's no. It's not.
Really?
It's definitely more frustrating than entertaining.
Oh.
I find it really annoying. I think for you, you like it a lot because it's more of the nostalgic side of things for you.
It's a mixture of that. It's nostalgic meets the newer, modern,
I can't stand the
teenage,
back and forth.
teenagers, high school, like a little bit of Saved by the Bell with more
I
edge to
can't
it.
get over the past, so now I got to be a dick. And the other one with, well, since you're
It's
not over
over
the past, I'm not over the
dramatized.
past, so I'm
It's
gonna be a
over
dick.
dramatized.
It's just it's the same thing over and over and over again in every season. So I'm done.
It's like watching okay, so like Crease, for example, Crease. It's like a gnat. Like just go away. You know what I mean? Like go away. Like all that, and the thing that gets to me is that this is all of this shit over a dojo that's what 40 something years old to keep that alive. A rivalry over two dojos. Not about you know a male female sleeping with each other and this and that. It's about dojos. And somehow they squeezed 7 seasons and 40 years of content for a show like this. I don't get it. I don't know. I mean, but the show's good. I'm mad at myself that I took a long time to watch it, but I'm glad I did watch it. So okay. So this is why we want to talk here. Obviously, the podcast we're gonna find that out. We're gonna figure it out later on about the title. We'll let you guys know when we do launch it. We'll have its own feed, of course, and all that. It'll be on my YouTube page, of course. So the reason why we want to come on here is so I got a text about a few hours ago. And it was Linkin Park doing a concert live,
Hmm.
and they basically revealed their new lead singer, who is a female. What's her name? Emily
Armstrong.
Emily Armstrong. And I did watch half the performance upstairs. Um, I thought it was interesting. I thought she was pretty good. Um, Obviously Linkin Park is the first time doing anything fresh live as a unit since the tragic passing of one Chester Bennington back in 2017 due to suicide, obviously. Um, I'm surprised they actually went on to carry on the name without him. To be honest with you, given how big a personality, how big a voice he was to that band.
Hmm.
But I will say, I do, and I know you have a lot of opinions on this. 'Cause you watched a little bit of performance. I do respect the fact that any band that's willing to still try this, obviously the name value of the band, you want to, they, they they have to do this for them because they'll make money on the band name still on the legacy of the band. But it takes a lot of balls to do this too, also because
I find it disrespectful
why you find it disrespectful?
because Chester was such a big part of that band, of that group, of his it was his voice
Yeah,
that really kind of carried them. And I think trying to replace him, or which is what it sounds like, that's what they're trying to do, because who they got, granted, I like her melodic vocals, but when she's screaming,
yeah,
it sounds as if she's trying to be Chester and she can't quite do it, and it's off key, it's out of tune, it's flat, it's sharp, it's she can't quite hit the same notes in the same way that he did.
that's brutal. Ooh,
Sorry.
brutal. Hmm.
I mean, I'm just trying to be honest. I don't think she's no Chester. I'll put it
Well,
that way.
no, nobody is
Now, I am a person who did not like.
Chester's like,
I didn't like Minutes to Midnight when they came out with the more.
and that's their third album, right? I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I think anyway.
Yeah, what's their album? Yeah, it's have to be your.
Hybrid Theory is my favorite, and I like
That's
more.
everybody's favorite album.
Everything after that is like meh, and I can't really stand.
Well, because they were.
It's like when System tried to bring more Darren in than they did Surge, and that bothered me too because it's too whiny of a.
Yeah,
vocal.
I can't stand
But-
System to down with the 50 vocals like
Right.
Yeah,
But that's how I felt about Linkin Park, because I couldn't do Chester just melodically speaking. Like I did not care for his melodic vocals.
Yeah.
And when you took out the rap part of Linkin Park, it kind of just became whiny music, is what it sounded like anyway. But anyway, bringing in Emily Armstrong, right?
Yes, sir, that's her name. Yeah.
She's got a good singing voice. Like her singing is nice. But the minute she gets into the screaming when they're like when they're playing their old stuff, she it's as if she's trying to be Chester and she can't quite
But
embody.
here's the thing, though, and I agree with what you're saying there. She's doing his music, so technically she kind of has to. I think where I'm more intrigued now is where will they go musically with her moving forward? There's a new album coming out November 15th, supposed to be,
But I think in the beginning of that concert they did play a song.
which allegedly is a new song. I don't know. I have to.
I mean, it's not a song I've ever heard from Linkin
Yeah,
Park
right.
before, so I mean, it could be.
But they also released a couple albums before he
And
passed
that
away.
song again is it's just not my jam. Like she sounds good on that first song. But it's just not. That's not what I like to hear by Linkin Park. It's too.
No,
It's
yeah,
because you have Mike, whatever his name is,
Shinoda.
that guy, singing as opposed to rapping, and I think it's just I don't know. It's not my cup of tea.
No, I get it. Like I said, I want to see what they do with the new material. I want to see new album coming out. They're gonna have a new tour.
I think they should
Also,
have just done a different band name.
but okay, so like as I said earlier on the podcast, the reason why I said that the reason they didn't do that is the same reason why Fear Factory. Okay, so one of my favorite metal bands of all time is Fear Factory. They've been around off and on for 32 years now, and basically that you want to talk about band that's unstable in terms of members and in and out. That band is probably the most unstable band I've ever seen in any sort of genre in terms of business. The only original member they have in the band right now is the guitar player, but then again, he even left the band for a couple of albums back in the 2000s. Burton Bell, the lead singer, he was the front man for a long time, and then they had a big legal disputes in the aughts, which he lost. Dino got rights to the name, and because he's had so many years of service in doing this, I mean, he could easily start a new project. He's done it before in the past, but there's still a lot of value in the name of the band alone. That if they tour, they can make money on the name. And it's in Linkin Park. Linkin Park's one of the biggest bands in the last 20 something years.
But I don't think you can. I don't think you can just replace.
No, I agree.
Chester like that.
No. But I think what they're going to do is because there was name value in the name Linkin Park, they're going to make a lot of money early on intrigue, just on interest alone. Now, whether or not the band beyond this album cycle does anything else beyond this one, we'll see. That's what we'll find out if there's staying power for this band with Emily as the front woman. I will say though, I am glad. Like, and you're probably going to say something negative here, but I am glad that they took a chance and didn't find someone a Chester clone as the same sex. It went female, but they found you're saying this, they found a clone in a female
version of Chester.
But again, we don't know. Again, we don't know if how the sound will be, because like the songs they're playing in the concert that we saw so far are all the old stuff.
Well, no, the first song I think is a new song.
We assume so. I got to check the track list again to see if that was true. We don't know that.
I mean, it wasn't a song that's on everywhere media. I mean, it
No,
could have been off minutes.
but they also had
I didn't
a
listen to that
couple,
one much.
right, but they also had a couple albums after that though that we weren't even into.
Yeah, because it was. Did they?
Yeah, they had I think 2 more albums. Look it up quick. So Linkin Park had Hybrid Theory that came out in 2000. Meteor came out in 2003, I think it was. And then they did the album with Jay Z,
Oh, that's
the
ridiculous.
that you hated. I don't,
It's
but
really
you also hated because you hate Jay Z though. So that's different.
It's true.
It was actually not bad though. It wasn't that bad. Um,
Um,
and then you had the Minutes to Midnight. So then after that you had what? You go right there,
Right.
right there. So you had Minutes to Midnight. Then A Thousand Suns in 2010. Living Things. Recharge in 2013. Dude, they put out a lot of records actually after. But see, this is the thing. Linkin Park has really two albums. That two legendary albums. Everything else, Miss Midnight was somewhat popular, but then after that, everything after that album went to shit. Um. So anyway, um, we'll see if they have staying power beyond this one cycle. They'll make money on this one cycle because of interest alone and people being intrigued and curious about okay, how they're gonna sound and when you see them live and they make money on merch and all that. But will they have staying power beyond this album? Is going to be the big telltale for them. But we'll see how that plays out. Anything else you want to add to the this portion? Hmm? Anything else you want to add to that in the park? Or you just like whatever about it?
I don't know. We had a whole thing before, and now I don't even know what to say.
Well, you were saying that. Oh yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. I'm going to ask you this because we've seen bands do this and do it successfully. To me, the band that's done us the best is by far Van Halen. David Lee Roth was frontman for the band for the first what 8 9 years of the band.
Plus Adam Lambert.
Yeah, sorry. They were Queen plus Am Lambert. Right. So they made
Sublime did it with Rome.
right. Which we went to a rabbit hole a couple minutes
We
ago
did. I
for the
went down a
show
rabbit
about
hole with that.
yeah. I was never a big Sublime guy personally, but you know.
No, but they had to become Sublime with Rome because Bradley Noel's family,
Yeah, yeah. Noel.
um, sued them. So Sublime became Sublime with Rome.
Mm-hmm.
Now Rome is apparently leaving the band, and it's going to be Bradley's son Jacob
Well,
as the lead singer.
well, this is a farewell tour though.
Yeah, they're doing a farewell tour.
Yeah. I don't know how you feel about that. Do you want to go see them if we
No, I didn't. I mean, I'm not a big Sublime fan. I do like a lot more of their stuff than you do, but
But other than Santeria and a couple of those songs here and there, I don't really know their material.
yeah,
I've always been and look, I know it caused a lot of controversy in social media 30 years.
yeah,
The 311 was Sublime. Do you agree with me on that?
no,
Why?
because I don't think that they're anything alike.
311 was more straightforward than Sublime.
Right.
Who do you prefer?
I don't think it's a matter of preference. I think they're two different bands.
Hmm. Okay. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, I'm very curious about Linkin Park's how they're gonna sound and all this good stuff. We'll see how that plays out. Before we get out of here, we're 30 minutes into the podcast. What show?
30 minutes in?
Yeah. What shows are you watching?
Damn, you talk a lot,
I know.
bro.
Well, hello.
and stuff like that. Anyway, it's a good show. I'm also watching Those About to Die, which is on Peacock, and it's Anthony Hopkins and the guy who played Ramsay Bolton from Game of Thrones.
Really?
And it's about like gladiator times.
Mhm.
And that's actually pretty good.
Okay. I'm still watching Veep, although I haven't really watched episode in a couple weeks.
You can't binge watch.
No, I can't binge watch. I'm horrible. I'm really bad, dude. I'm so bad at binge watching. I really am. Other than that, there's a couple things I just want to watch. I saw I'm watching this game here now, and they're showing some documentary stuff out right now. There's a Gary Coleman documentary that's out. That came out last week. You remember Gary Coleman?
Yeah.
Strokes.
What you talk about?
One of my friends, a couple of my friends, I saw it last week, and it said it's very, very informative, very very tragic. Obviously, I know about his life, obviously, but to hear about the Peacock has a lot of good stuff. Honestly, on their platform, I'm really enjoying their stuff. What else in that? See, this time of year now where it gets tough for me because, like, as I said earlier, football's back. Before you know it, basketball on the corner,
Yeah.
and
That's it. There
your
goes
life,
all
your life is over. You can.
your life is over, not mine. I'll keep watching shows without you.
No, you won't. No, you won't. You
Watch
won't.
me.
No, don't do this. Don't do that to me, Westway, man.
Watch
We're,
me.
we're doing what we can, babe. We're doing what we can. Come on, do what we can.
You better start prioritizing it over your sports. Unless it's a Dolphins or Giants game or Saints game.
Yeah.
That's it.
Saints. They're gonna suck this year, dude.
So
Dennis Allen, hot
what?
seat. You want to make some predictions real quick for Super Bowl?
No.
You have any predictions this year?
I'm very afraid of the Eagles.
Gonna be good this year.
Yeah.
You know what's funny though? A lot of people are not big on the Eagles this year. I don't know why. I am. I'm going to the Super Bowl. I'm losing to the Ravens, but
To the Ravens, you have Ravens and Eagles going to. I think that's a crazy pick.
Why is that crazy?
Because the Ravens keep choking in the playoffs.
They almost made it last year.
They almost made it, and they fucking choked.
Ooh, F-bomb.
Oh my God. What do you fucking do? Am I not allowed to?
Me and my virgin ears.
Oh,
me and my virgin ears.
For the love of God.
Me and my virgin ears.
Yeah, you in your fucking 40s.
Mid-40s.
Exactly. Virgin ears.
So pick. Give me two teams Super Bowl. Give me I have Ravens and Eagles. I have Ravens winning that one. Who do you have? Giants. Funny, right?
Oh my gosh, Daniel Jones, best quarterback
Hey,
ever.
Listen. He has a beard though. Anything's possible.
Oh my gosh, the beard, not the beard. Fear the beard. Is that what we're doing now? Please,
Yeah, disgusting.
please. It's Daniel Jones.
Hope they do bad.
The Giants are terrible.
Bro, they're the worst thing football this year.
The Giants are gonna be fucking horrible.
You know who's gonna be really bad though this year is the Patriots.
Oh yeah, 100%. They still have what's his face?
Who? Belichick?
No.
Nope.
Who's that? Mac
Jones?
That guy.
No, he gone. He's not a backup in Jacksonville.
He's a backup in Jacksonville. Is what's his name still? Lawrence? Trevor Lawrence? Trevor
Lawrence, yeah. He's in town. The Dolphins this weekend. Bet the over, guys. Bet the over in that game. You heard my picks on the
Bet the
each was
over.
generate.
What's the over?
49, I think it's 49 points. Bet the over. Shootout, baby.
No. Don't bet the over.
Oh. Do what she says then. Because she does more than I do. Allegedly.
I think the Dolphins are still trying to work out their footing. Plus, Hill and Waddle just started back again.
Yep.
So
I got Tua winning Offensive Player of the Year this year.
Maybe.
MVP CJ Stroud.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm excited to watch
CJ Stroud, Texas.
I hate anything Texas, really. Sorry.
Why?
Sorry, Texas people out there.
I'm not sorry.
I
hate the Cowboys. So
I hate the Cowboys. I never like any Texas teams. I just don't. I don't know why. I'm not a big Texas person. Like it's not on my list of places to visit. It's not. Anyway, regardless, I do like CJ Stroud though.
Okay.
And I think he should have been MVP last year.
He was in the conversation, but Lamar Jackson, that team, what he did last year in the regular season, of course. But again, it's not a playoff.
I'm sorry. I think CJ Stroud fucking took a trash team and
Thank
brought
you.
them up.
I agree. He wasn't.
Been MVP.
Listen, I made a case from all year long on the podcast. I was telling people that. He was like, oh, no, well, no. Dude, the guy won 10 games for a franchise that won a total 11 in 3 years combined. What are we doing? Like, what are we doing?
What are you doing?
So, anyway, any more you want to add before we get out here? I guess we'll let you guys know when we have the podcast up. I'll let you guys know. Hopefully, she'll let you know too. Also,
I don't know. This one might not be up.
This will be up.
It might not. It might not be up.
Why?
If I disapprove it, it's not up.
Oh, come on, babe. Stop it. Anyway, babe, I love you.
I love you too.
Happy birthday.
That was definitely not.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No. I asked you not to mention my birthday. You did it anyways. It's not going.
All righty. I'll see you.